Plans going all right. We're down there today building the wall, and then tomorrow the 10-meter long monkey climbing frame with the cargo nets. So yeah, with 2 different levels. So it's going all right. And then all the tyres coming, hay bales are coming, and we'll have all the nets down, the tarpaulin down. We're trimming back some of the hedges up the Millennium Way, putting out the safety ropes, and then we dug the ditches yesterday down. Big thank you to Bowie Fail for digging the ditches, and Heather Charmer on Simon Riggles land, and they're already filling them full of water today, so it's all go.
So when you say Simon Riggles land, where is this?
Great Meadow. So
Yeah.
the run will do a lap around Pulson Park. Pulson Park isn't too big. We want to make sure the kids got out and seen some of the countryside, essentially. Maybe seen some of the bits of the island that they may not have seen. So, which is the same with Tough Mucka Senior. That was kind of the idea behind that. So they go straight up the Millennium Way, through the Kissing Gate, past the waterfall, and then they have a river crossing, which goes into Simon's Land, into Great Meadow, through the big muddy ditches, through a little wilding. That's not wilding, like there's a bit of not a wasteland, it's just a field that's overgrown. We've got a path through there, and then you drop back down into the river again. All of it's safety marshaled. We've got marshals all over the place, and then the kids will just, it's about thigh deep, and they walk around, they climb out, they go over the stile, and they run back, and they do the obstacles again. So it's going to be good fun. Yeah.
Much like the senior one, it sounds like
literal,
the best fun ever.
It is nearly exactly the same without the ginormous run. So the run's only about 2k really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What fun. And so this is the kind of thing that, I mean, it's open for any kids, isn't it? 10 to 14. They don't necessarily have to be fit. They don't have to do anything like this previous.
Absolutely not. They can just come down with their pals. Between each race, we've got about an hour, give or take. We're pretty flexible. So if there's a group there that are just having fun, they can have fun.
Yeah.
And you know, if there's bits that they don't want to do, It's about getting the kids outside. Perhaps they experience something that they've never done before, and then, you know, throughout the course of the day we'll have skating and going on, and if they see that they fancy a bit of that and they nag their parents into getting them a skateboard, then all the best. And, you know,
getting them outside.
Getting them. We went around to some of the schools and did some little assemblies on resilience, and you'll find, I think kids will find out an awful lot about themselves when they do something that they haven't done before. We know that as adults because we're constantly doing it, getting out of our comfort zones. So hopefully lots of kids come out and have lots of fun, get really muddy, and make some new friends, maybe even. So.
Well, exactly, and that's the thing, because, you know, when we were kids, back in the day, we did used to pretty much spend all our time outside, and we were in the mud. I remember making mud pies with my friends and kind of running through the fields. You don't see that as much nowadays with kids, so this is a chance for them almost to experience that. Yeah,
definitely. So, as you said, like my mum, summer holidays, you go out at 8, you came home at 8. Mm-hmm. It's not quite the same. Times have changed, so we just need to give the kids an opportunity to go out and experience things like this. You know, a lot of the times when I went out as a kid, I was probably being a little bit of a rascal as well. So we're giving them a safe place to go and do it. And when I was with Gordon yesterday digging the ditches, now I grew up with Gordon. And we were talking about how we wish that we had a lot of great older people in our community in Ballysalad, but if somebody had done something like this, it could have just had such an impact in our lives growing up. And hopefully some of the kids are going to learn something about themselves, or learn something about their friends, or discover something new that's going to really carry them for the rest of their life, because it's the age for making memories, isn't it? And it's the start of summer holidays, so they get to go out, have bag full of fun. It's all good crack, isn't it?
And like you said, it's about making friends as well, because much like with the senior one, you'll probably find that you have to help people along the way as you're going. Like I know there's those fabulous photos of the senior with, I think you're in them lifting people up and over things and helping them through the rivers and stuff. So that might well go on with the kids as well.
So that is another big message that these events put on to the people that join them, is helping each other. Mm-hmm. So for instance, we will have marshals on them, but it's up to the kids to see that if somebody's there struggling to get over something or struggling to get through it, just to get out there and give them a hand and treat people how they'd expect to be treated. So if they think, well, if I got stuck, I'd like to help someone to help me, then I'll go and help somebody else. And it's an important message. And we, you know, even at the senior one last year, we had to give people a bit of a nudge, because I suppose they didn't know whether they were allowed to get involved. But yeah, at the wall we were covered in mud, and it was really good fun. It was ace, and it was the part where everyone kind of walked up, and we'll get it with the kids because the wall's about 2 meters tall, And they're going to go, how am I going to get over that? And we're going to say, you're getting over that, whether you like it or not. And we'll get them over it. And then at the end, they go, I did that.
The sense of achievement must be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant for them.
Absolutely huge. So they do that, and then it's the Manx Games. We'll come to that in just a moment. But if there's someone listening and they want to register for this, I mean, you want them to register in advance, preferably. Ideally. How do they do it?
They can go, you can get the link via all of our social media pages. It's on our website, but you just go to the Eventbrite page and put in Tough Mucka Junior, and it should come straight up. Yeah. Even if you just Google that, it should be the top hit.
And it's on Saturday so Saturday mornings, they need to be available for then, obviously. And you're also encouraging grown-ups, family, friends to come and sort of come along and give them a bit of support. Yeah, definitely. So if you come, cheer on everybody's kids. There's four classes, there's 4 races. And if you want to come and you want to volunteer for the day and go and be a safety lookout on the Millennium Way for us, please get in touch with us. We'd love you to come and help. We've got enough marshals, but there's no such thing as too many hands. And yeah, you can register all the way up until the day, and on the day if you really want to do it and you turn up, as long as you've got an adult to sign you in and there's a responsible person there for you, then we can let you go on the course.